Now, there's another issue coming down the pike which is going to be a huge issue, and that is the explosion of robotics and artificial intelligence. The reality is that most of the jobs that you guys have that exist in America are not going to be there in 10 or 15 years. They're going to be radically changed. And right now we're beginning to see the kinds of layoffs that I fear will happen. Now, technology and artificial intelligence and robotics are not bad unto themselves. If you're doing dangerous work or dirty work, and a machine comes in and can do that work for you, there's nothing wrong with that. The issue that we have got to resolve is who benefits from this new technology. If worker productivity goes up because of this technology, it must be workers who benefit, not just the owners of the corporations. And this is a huge issue that we're working on right now. Well, let me just wind down my remarks, and then I want to take some questions or comments and just say this. These are tough times for our country. And we are taking on, when I call them oligarchs, these are people who have more wealth than you could imagine. I mean, they're not billionaires, they're multi-billionaires. They have tens of billions of dollars. And I think what we have to understand, we are facing in this country, as all of you know, serious problem in Vermont, I'm sure it's here as well, addiction, drug addiction problems, problem right here, overdoses and all that. You got people who are addicted to drugs, we have people addicted to alcohol, etc., etc. What these people are addicted to on top, and I mean this seriously, they are addicted to it. They are addicted to greed. They want more and more. Everybody wants to live comfortably. Everybody wants to make money. But for these people, there is no end in sight. They're prepared to destroy Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, in order to get even more wealth and more power. And the only way we stop them, what they got is incredible power, unlimited resources, they own the media, etc., etc. But we have one thing that they don't have. We have the people. But that doesn't mean anything if we are not organized. What Trumpism is about, by the way, and this is true of demagogues historically and all over the world right now. You know how they flourish? Do you think Trump and his friends are going to go around and say, vote for us so we can give massive tax breaks to billionaires and cut Medicaid? And ain't what they're talking about. All right, what they do is come up with quote-unquote enemies. Often people who have very little political power who are minorities. This goes on all over the world. It's always gone historically. 40, 50 years ago, there were candidates running for office who says, oh, tell you, white folks, those black people are going to take your jobs. Folks, those gay people are taking over your school system. Jews are doing this. Latinos are doing that. They always pick on a minority group. Our job is to break through that, to bring our people together. And when we stand together, we can win. But that is what demagoguery is. Instead of saying, well, you know what, maybe the problem with America is the fact that you have billionaires with uncontrollable greed who are prepared to destroy working people to become even richer. That's not what these guys are going to tell you. They're going to say, oh, the problem with America is all these undocumented people, and we got to get rid of them, blah, 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 blah. All right? And we've got to bring our people to understand, among other things, that during COVID, you know who was picking the food and processing the meat and are working in nursing homes? It was undocumented people. And the answer is not to have ICE agents picking people up off the streets. The answer is comprehensive immigration reform and a path towards citizenship.